Hello everybody, I'm Dislike Poem and welcome to the next stream of Dead by Daylight. I hope everybody is having a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, whatever time zone it is for you. Thank you all so much for tuning in to today's stream. Without further ado, we are going to be playing the 2v8 game mode. We'll be playing as Survivor. The hope is to be able to get some people in, so that way we can get ourselves a full lobby of people for the 2v8 mode. Might be a little difficult for us to do so, but hey, we've done it before. Definitely can do it again. I'll give it a little bit of time to see if anybody does want to play. If anybody wants to play, do comment play with an exclamation mark at the end. And I'll add your name to the waitlist. If anybody does want to play. Welcome all, welcome everybody to the live. Kind of quiet today. All is good. We got ourselves a 300% bonus. That's kind of good. Welcome to the live, Sushi. Thank you so much for joining. Hope your day is going well. We'll give it a little bit. After that, we'll start things up. Morning. ... How you doing, Joker Wolf? Yo, how you doing, Ashley? Ashley Dover. Hope your day is going well. We're going to be playing some Dead by Daylight. I don't know why I wanted to call this game something else. How you doing, Bobby? Welcome, Bobby. Welcome, Wyatt. At least we got this peaceful, calm music to listen to while we wait. Doing terrible. You're getting yelled at by your boss for no reason. What reason could he have to yell at you? There's no reason to yell at anybody. What's going on with that, Joker Wolf? All right, last call before we start the first match of the day. If anybody wants to play, do comment play. We are doing open lobbies because we'll be doing 2v8. It's play with an exclamation mark at the end, as it shows on screen. You comment that, it'll add your name to the wait list. And after that, we can then get you added in. We still got 7 slots available because nobody has joined yet. All works out good. How's your day been going, Ashley? Good. How about me? It's been going pretty good. I actually did have the had like a technical issue a little bit ago, so I had to restart the live. Didn't even get past the title screen earlier. And now you'd be good. All the streams be working. Bunch of different places where people are able to watch from, so sometimes there's a little bit extra things that kind of go into starting it. So Had a couple things that weren't working, so I had to restart. I think I'm going to get started. I'm going to start searching for the match. You play this game at all, Ashley? Welcome to the live. From what I've been told, trying to find matches playing as killer still takes a little bit of time. Welcome, Shark. Welcome, Marky. Waiting on one more person. The killers are always ready when it comes to this game mode. Okay, there we go. Yes, you got powers out. And you play on PlayStation 5. That's cool. So that means that we can play Dead by Daylight's crossplay with everything. PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, Series X. I was playing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that was actually an issue. People that were playing on Xbox One or PlayStation 4 couldn't actually join, but PlayStation 5 and Series X are crossplay. I actually thought that was kind of crazy, honestly. You would think it'd be with everything, but I guess they're slightly different servers. All right, so the reason why you got yelled at was because you were late from a walk because you had to find certain clothing around local supposed to be. And it's perfectly fine that there's a delayed response. Trying to pay attention, but of course we got somebody already instant hitting me. But yeah, it'd be frustrating when you're trying to find your work outfit, especially when you're in a rush. Not fun at all. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, Ashley. More support we have, more cool things we can do in the future. It helps me out a lot more than you know, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, wow. Wow, 3. I was trying to keep him distracted from him. It didn't work. Really hoping he wouldn't have gotten him. The Ghostface is kind of a menace in this game. Kinda. Why does it feel like he's running more? Yay! No! Come on, I wasn't that close to the stairs. Come on. That's stupid. It's always something, I swear. Always something. All right, let's get working on it, Jen. Thank you so much for liking the live. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're doing well, Caden and Dawn. Oh, no, no, no. Don't be blowing up the Jen. We got 2 more we gotta get. Oh, they're both coming. Everyone for themselves. Guys, there's a generator over here. Let me just continue to work on this while they be distracted. I like this idea. Perfect plan. Best plan. What could go wrong? I gotta say, a trapper and a ghost face is an interesting combo. Very, very interesting combination. I don't really think it's all that effective, but maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, sweet. Awesome. We're healed. Trapper, trap. It's a trap. But Trapper, you put traps around. No. Aww. But you didn't do anything though. All right, well, that's the end of me. My first match didn't go all that great, but it's fine. Most of everybody is going to escape. There's one more gen they got to get. We'll see how it go. Remastered. Here goes Leon. Hello. Tomb Raider's a cool game. Did they remaster the first one? I'm not so sure. Going to be playing... This one is going to be specifically Survivor. Playing Killer has... It just takes way too long. And I still got a couple more things I got to figure out with the Killer side for the template. So, this particular stream, we're just going to be playing as Survivor. If anybody wants to play, do comment play, and I'll add your name to the waitlist. If anybody does want to join, we are doing open lobbies. 7 spots available, so there a bunch of people can join. Gotta get a bunch of people in here. Yes, Killer takes forever. We were actually talking about that yesterday. Wreckage was messing with the game a little bit. I was working on the template. They be changing stuff, which is a good thing. It's nice when things are changed and altered and things are constantly improving. That's how you want things to be. So I'm definitely not upset about it. Thought you could play Survivor now while waiting? What do you mean? So when you're playing as Survivor in this game, it doesn't take nearly as long. Survivor, you can find a match like really, really quick. But Killer, if you're playing as the Killer, it still takes a hot minute to be able to find a match. Just because you have to get 8 people queued on the other side. And then there's other killers that are have been waiting to join into a match and queue up. So it's kind of a mix and match type of deal with that. Tomb Raider was remastered 1 through 6. It's actually pretty cool. Want them to remaster the Mortal Kombat games. That's what I want. Could you imagine playing Mortal Kombat Deception or Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks? Just remaster, remake. At this point, it would have to be a remake. But I'd want them to stay as true to the game as possible. Maybe add cut content stuff that they weren't able to add. That was originally planned. That doesn't really affect anything else. Stuff like that would be awesome. Especially for Mortal Kombat Deception. Because I know there was a lot of cut stuff. There was supposed to be an area that you can go into. And I actually saw a video. Because somebody actually ended up making a video and they were going into like different doors and stuff that you normally wouldn't be able to access. It was like a blank room, right? But there actually was a type of scenery, like a load section that was for that door for the Lin Kuei area. You know, it had like the snow effect. It had nothing in there. It was literally just like, you know, the ground area that you could walk on. But could you imagine just seeing something like that just like brought back? And I'm hoping that they would have had, you know, drawings or concepts that they could throw in. The best Mortal Kombat game, though, for sure, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. I wish that they would remake it. I really want to see these games remade. Armageddon would be awesome because you got all the characters pretty much in that. Honestly, if they were to remaster Mortal Kombat Armageddon, for the fun of it, they would probably have to try to see about adding all the other characters that they've added to the other Mortal Kombat games in there too, just for fun. Because you already have everybody. You just add a few extra characters with some other, you know, abilities and stuff. It would probably take a minute to do. I really don't see any reason as to why they couldn't. Remaster is nice because they can't change anything, only improve. Well, yes and no. So the thing about that is that there comes a point where no matter what, you have to remake. Because a prime example, right? A prime example. And this is a good example for a remaster remake hybrid type of situation. But Destroy All Human. That game had to be remade. That game 100% is a remake. But they kept it as faithful as they possibly could to the original. Stuff like that is great when they remake a game. But there's sometimes like when they be changing stuff and they don't really, it's not really the greatest thing when they be remaking certain elements. If anybody wants to play, do comment play. We are doing open lobbies. If you comment play with an exclamation mark at the end, it'll add your name to the waitlist. Then we can look to getting you added into the game. It'll be a fun time. We'll go against 2 killers, not 1. Because we got 2v8 that's going to be going for another 12 days or so. We have a few more minutes, and after that, we're going to start up the next match. Joker Wolf, you always be telling the killer where I be, though. It's different. The difference is that the killer can actually hear me, and it be better this way. I'm messing around. Killers get disliked. No, bad idea. It depends, because Tomb Raider 1 through 3 proved to be the golden standard for a remaster. Adding all DLC, remaking Laura's in-game models, just having an option to switch between the improved graphics and the original graphics. So kind of like Halo the Master Chief Collection, in a way. The modern controls or paint controls, basically, you just, you know, you have fans to remaster it. Yeah, I I like when they do that too, when you actually have the ability to switch between old and new graphics as well. But that's, again, you know, even though that game is, you know, that game is still technically a remake, because they have to like bring the entire game back and basically recode, redo everything, restructure. Stuff like that is great. And I like when they do that type of stuff. And I would love to see them do that with the old Mortal Kombat games. Like, just give me those games, because honestly, when it comes to like Mortal Kombat, I'm actually going to be streaming Mortal Kombat here at some point in time. I want to do that. But the one thing that I kind of feel about Mortal Kombat, and it's not really me knocking the game at all, because Mortal Kombat is awesome. I'm going to start searching, by the way. But the big thing about Mortal Kombat for me is, like, they've always implemented new stuff, right? And yes, Mortal Kombat 1 did implement this new cameo system, which I think is great. But
count me in.
Let's go through the Mortal Kombat games real quick. I'm going to go through the base ones. I'm not going to be mentioning Mythologies or the Jax game that everybody loved. I heard that game wasn't the greatest. I actually haven't really played that one myself. I want to. I haven't played that one or Mythologies. I've seen gameplay for both, but I haven't played those ones. But Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, right? That was like the first start where it was like side to side, you know, type of like pixelated combat. You know, you had that. And, you know, you had like the different variations. Honestly, I guess it does make sense to bring these up because I already brought them up. Mortal Kombat Special Forces, they added a different way to play the game. Mythologies added a different way to play the game. It was like similar but different. You go to Mortal Kombat 3, they have like the 360. Actually, no, I'm thinking of 4. But you had like those ones like in a row, and 4 kind of broke the cycle a little bit, because then you were able to move around like the 360 motion type of stuff. You know, 360 arenas. That's what I want to see in Mortal Kombat. I want to see 360 arenas. I want those back. Huge Tomb Raider fan, but never played the older versions now that keep hyping them up. You got to play the old games, Wreckage. You know, the thing is that these old games of stuff that are popular now, most of the time they were amazing back then as well. That's how they were able to get as popular as they are now. So yeah, maybe Wreckage is going to be streaming some Tomb Raider here soon. What do you think about that idea, Wreckage? Like the idea of playing the Tomb Raider games? You never know. Maybe Wreckage might make some videos on it instead. You never know. There's a lot of potential for a bunch of things all the time. Stars! Yay! Stars! You see that, Joker Wolf? No Wesker. It's good day. Oh, you're already making recordings of them. Perfect. You got good stuff coming. I have a question for you, Wreckage. Did you ever end up locking the butler in the fridge? Or did you not play that one? Please tell me you did. I hope you did. Let me tell Edna to get disliked. No, sometimes she's a menace. Like, sometimes she'd be quick. We don't want Edna. Where is everybody anyway? There's stars. No, don't bring them over here. Now, why are you bringing them? No! No! I hit him with the pallet too! What kind of nonsense is this? It's a blight and a Nemi, yes. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, no Wesker, Joker Wolf. We're safe. We're good. Everything is fine this time. Yeah, Laura Croft, she has fun doing the random things that she be doing. You know she shouldn't be doing these things, but she does it anyway. You started the Anniversary Trilogy, but then you haven't played it for a long time. Well, Wreckage, when you end up playing the older games, you definitely got to lock the butler in the fridge. You got to do it. You'll figure it out, but you got to lock the butler in the fridge. It is 100% necessary. You got to do it. Dead by Daylight is getting her classic outfit finally. Cool. August 5th, huh? Wreckage is going to be so happy. Could you imagine? We're just playing this game. Wreckage hops on, but he's playing as the killer and happens to get in our match. Joker Wolf, and then he'd be like, Wreckage, he's over there. I'm just oblivious to the whole thing. Maniacally planning my demise. That'd be something. I say go for it, Wreckage. I think it'd be good. All right, two more. We gotta get 2 more gens. You're getting caught on random things now. All right, I'm going back over here then. Is everybody? Oh no, you're still here. Good, you're smart. I like this person. Stars! Stars! Stars. They gotta be showing all the characters love. They got to give them all their outfits and stuff. I want them to give more outfits to Bill, by the way. Nemesis, they're stars though. Star. Oh, Nemesis is so fun. It's so hard for him to hit anything. I like messing with Nemesis. Tomb Raider is awesome for sure. blight! There's blight! There he go! Ah, psyched you out! Doors. Edna, no! Bad Edna. I think that Joker Wolf is just a little upset that I haven't gotten hit all game. I think that she's just a little bit upset about it. Just a tiny bit upset that I have not gotten hit once yet. Growl. Stars. All right, let's go. Unscathed. Aha! You don't even know how to find the dislike poem. Nobody knows. That was a good match. Wouldn't you agree, Joker Wolf? If only there was a shark that was around that could just capture every survivor and just bring them to safety. If only there... Barks aggressively. Funny. Oh, man. Won't talk about that. The fact that one killer has 0 skins besides his base. They'll add more stuff as time goes on. More and more content, I am sure. If anybody wants to play, by the way, we are doing open lobby. So if anybody wants to play, do comment play with an exclamation mark at the end. And it'll add your name to the waitlist. We'll be able to get you added into the fun. If you're new and haven't played before, then you'll also have to send me a friend request. But if not, all is well. All gonna be fun. I think I got that already. I want to say that I got it. Yeah, I did. All right, I claimed it. I got the inbox blood points. Honestly, that's a good idea. I could work on spending some blood points while we be waiting for people. Do I have anybody that I haven't gone Prestige 1 yet? I don't... Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. These two people. All right, so I got a little bit of upgrading to do. All right, so this works out good. Gives me something to do when I pass the time. But Steve, you can't beat the Steve really all that effectively in this one. Like, the Steve doesn't have the Steve gold build, so you don't be doing stuff exactly the way how you'd want to. I kind of wish this mode had it so that way you could bring your own perks. I kind of wish that was a thing. I don't know how it would play. Honestly, I have no idea. Steve is Steve. Be Steve. Fine. I'll switch to Steve. I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time getting some blood points while I'll be waiting for some stuff. Welcome to the live, Gob. Hope your day is going well. We'll be doing open lobby. If anybody wants to play, do comment play. and we'll add your name to the wait list. It's play with an exclamation mark at the end for anybody that does want to join. If you haven't played before, we'll also have to send me a friend request. That way we can get you added in. There we go. Why didn't that work? Okay, so the chat is messing up again. All right. I see that you commented play though, so if you wanted to comment play again, it should put your name on the wait list. If you wanted to see your name up there. I've been having some issues with that particular platform where you're watching from randomly desyncing once in a while. I don't know why that happens, but should be working now. Yeah, I know. It'd be stupid when that happens because I want everybody. There we go. See? There we go. Now people... Yep, it did. You see? Now it shows your name over there. Yeah, let's get you added in. What is your gamer tag? Or actually, you know, it'd probably be better for you to just add me. Probably be easier. So the name is the same as it is on the from where you're watching, Dislike Poem. The exact same name. And if you need it, the code that it has is 22BF. Just in case you need it. If you need it again, I'll tell you it again. But you're loading in, so okay. Sounds good. Do apologize. All right, let's see. Here we go. I sent you an invite. Cool, cool. Now we got somebody in, which is great. Last call before we start. If anybody wants to play, do comment play. With an exclamation mark at the end, it'll add your name to the wait list. For anybody that wants to play, we'll be doing open lobbies. Few more minutes, and we're gonna get into the fun again. Yeah, Joker. Well, if you agree with my idea from before, right? You know, now they need to add a shark into this game, so that way we can keep all the survivors safe. That's what we need. Joker Wolf will be working on a gen. Next thing you know, there'll be no gen. The shark took it. Honestly, could you imagine? Got an invite from Sable. Okay. You don't know what I would do. I am a very, very kind person. Maybe I just wanted them to go swimming because we went off the side of the cliff. You know, sharks swim. Naturally, you want people to be able to enjoy things that you also enjoy. That is how you build friendships, because I don't know, I'm messing around. Either way, we're getting this started. All the fun. We're actually waiting on a killer right now. I wonder if they're actually here. Seems unlikely. Welcome all. Welcome everybody to live. How's everybody doing today? Thank you all so much for joining. Appreciate the likes, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, right. Right. I forgot that I was... Okay. The first time I have ever played as this character. I like her jacket. It's all fluffy looking. Always a first for everything. Never played as this person before. Who's that person? I don't recall seeing that picture before. I don't know. I ran right into a trap. That's great. I don't think H is here right now. Am I gonna get saved? I might be doomed. Like, there's nobody near me at all. Well, there goes one of my hooks. Didn't even get to use it. I can't tell if they're just doing really, really good or if things are just not going all that well for me. No, I get you. I get you. Things happen. I was just looking around and like everybody was on the other side of the map. Honestly, like I'd be just inconveniencing everybody else because of just how far away I was from everything. So it's more of my fault right there. Because honestly, I should have seen that trap. I was not paying attention. I should have looked down. I should have saw it. I shouldn't have been even on that hook to begin with. But alas, yes, I messed up. I am 100% to blame there. Well, I think that was a good call. I'm glad that I went this way. I didn't realize that the other killer was Deathslinger. Got you. Perfect. All right, well, you're right next to me, so let me save you. I wish that they would let 3 people heal somebody. I tried to save you. I really did, Sable. I'm sorry. I was not fast enough. I wasn't able to get in front of his attack. I did try. Disarm this one. Well, we got that available. I know you thought your trap was still there, but it wasn't. It wasn't there. That trap was there. Trapper loves putting his trap there. Sweet, we got a door available. Yay. We made it out. I don't want to stay over there for too long. Kind of wanted to mess around, but if Deathslayer went around the corner and just fired his weapon at me, that would have been a wrap. That would have been all I would have taken. They would have been over. This is awesome. We survive when playing as new character that I haven't played as before. With that though, we are going to see about getting some more people into the game, because we are doing open lobby. So if anybody wants to play, do comment play, and I'll add your name to the wait list. We got 2 people in here, which means that we still got 5 slots available. Ideas that you sent me. You sent me some ideas? Oh, you did. Okay. Oh, you're talking about like a... Okay. You know, it's funny. I actually did think about doing something like that at some point in time. There's actually this one song that I saw. I can send it to you a little bit later on, that I thought was just really, really well animated. I think that'd be a really cool thing to do at some point. Yeah, animation, it's a lot of stuff goes into animation. If anybody wants to play, do comment play, and I'll add your name to the wait list. This is the last call. We're going to be starting the game in just a moment. We'll be doing open lobby if anybody does want to join. Ah, shoot. Lost the key. Oh well, I don't really play as this character all that much anyway. I think that I'll get this character to maybe like level 60. And I think that will probably be where we will stop and we're going to start the game. So there's still a little bit time left if anybody wants to play. If anybody wants to play, do comment play. I'll add your name to the wait list. If anybody does want to play. I'll take a look at the song. Definitely take a moment to look at it. Oh, is there even go to 60? You know what? Never mind. All right. Well, 60 doesn't exist, so I'm going to start the game now. I get what you're saying, making like an animation, but then using the music from that. I need to mess with my classes more in this. I really do. I'm always like kind of picking the generic one. All right, this is my last time playing as this character. You see my fluffy jacket? How did you not see my fluffy jacket? I am safe. This is crazy. Who would have thought? Why is there like a mound of smoke over there? What is that? I have never seen that much fog in the fog. Not even being funny there. Like that was a lot of smoke. Welcome all. Welcome everybody to live. For anybody who hasn't joined yet, by the way, highly recommend join the Discord server. A great group of people over there. Love to have you be a part of it. For anybody that does use Discord, good. No. I don't know what it is about this fluffy jacket, but this fluffy jacket, they can't see me. It must be like the invisible cloak from Harry Potter or something, because I don't know how they're not seeing me with this. I really don't. No! Yay. Well, that's a new one. Run! Run for your lives! They finally see me all of a sudden. How do we have no generators done? All right, well, that happened. All right, heal me. Good. This match is a bust. This isn't going good at all. No, no, no. I escape. Well, that was subtle. That was real subtle. Bye. Yeah, it was so subtle.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
Well, there we go. That's the end of me. That match did not go good. I don't know what happened, honestly. Like, we were doing so well. And all of a sudden, it's like, I don't know. Like, we didn't get that many, we didn't get, like, any generators done. Deathslinger and Wesker, though. I can see that being a pretty challenging combination, though. For sure. I don't know what happened to Wesker. Wesker do his own thing. I don't know. Anybody that wants to join, do know that we are doing open lobby. So if anybody wants to play, do comment play, and I'll add your name to the wait list. If anybody wants to get into the match, definitely do so. It'll be fun. And also, don't be sad, Joker Wolf. Wesker is the happiest Wesker that he could be. Which reminds me, I need to switch my outfit. I don't want to play as this character again. Let's see. I still need to upgrade Jeff a little bit. Do I bother with that now, though? I'd say probably not. So somebody wanted me to play as Steve. So I guess I'm playing as Steve for some reason. It's Steve! Yeah, we're playing as Steve. If anybody wants to play, do comment play. Last call. Anybody wants to play, do comment play with an exclamation mark and it'll add your name to the wait list. For anybody who hasn't played before in the past, will have to send me your friend requests in order for me to be able to add you into the game. It'll be a fun time. For anybody who hasn't joined yet, highly recommend joining the Discord server. No football. There's no football in sight. Absolutely no football to be seen anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no football. Steve is a football Steve goal. I need to switch my character. If Steve's a football, then we gotta play as somebody else. I'm really tempted to, but I know you want to see me play as Steve, so I will continue to play as Steve, but I'm not a football. Steve is itching the back of his neck. Now that guy is. Nobody knows why they're in the woods. Why is there so many mosquitoes out here? Stevie losing his mind because of how many mosquitoes there are. You go, ah! Screaming in terror. No, he's not itching to be a football. What kind of comment is that one? Itching to be a football. Steve, he's not a football. Just taking a while to load. Why is this taking so long to load? There we go. I was concerned for a moment there. Weird combo. I understand it though. It makes sense for the combo because if you got Legion be running around, everybody else is going to be running away from Legion. So then you have the other character that when they be invisible, they can see the scratch marks and then they can cause a ruckus. You know what's funny? I actually saw this fan theory that was basically saying that that guy grew up and he was the Sandman that was playing in Spider-Man. What was it? 3? Yeah, it was 3. Like the old one. Like the original Spider-Man movies. All right. Well, I'm gonna go buy. There we go. I was gonna get them first because they were on the hook longer, but that works. You know which character I'm talking about though, right, Joker Wolf? Because he has that shirt, that green shirt in that movie. The Sandman, the guy that turns into sand. Oh no! Bad. Now it is me trolling both the killers. Hey, where's Steve? I am Steve. I lost her. She has been lost. Yay. Like nothing ever happened. Such a great day. All right, now it's bad. Now, okay, now it's fine again. Beware the Steve. No, Steve don't need hug. Why does Steve need a hug for? This isn't Chucky. Chucky is the one that needs a hug. You missed again! Ha! Beware for Zayah be the ever so magnificent Steve! Oh no! Well, yay. Somebody messed up the Legion spree again. Great day. It's funny when that happens. Save me? All right, let me do this real quick. All right. Gonna heal me or no? Okay, here we go. I wasn't sure if he was gonna continue working on the gen or not. Yes! They messed up the spree instantaneously! That's perfect! Legion player must be an angry Legion player. There's no doubt. Has to be a little frustrated about that one. Screams constantly. Yeah. I wish I had the scene partner in this. The strategy that I assume they were going for isn't working the way how they would want it to. And that's just to say if there actually was a strategy here, because I don't know. Maybe just someone really wanted to play as Legion, the other person really wanted to play as the Spirit. You don't really know. Yes! Joker Wolf. Healers are supposed to not be around me. They're supposed to be around, I don't know, like somewhere else other than where I'm at. There we go. You having fun? All right, I'm out of here. That's a great circumstances that we be dealing with. Okay. We got time for one more. We'll do one more run. We're gonna give it a little bit of time for anybody who wants to play. We'll be doing open lobbies. If anybody wants to play, do comment play. It'll add your name to the wait list. And we can get you added in. We'll be doing open lobbies for anybody that wants to join. Thank you for playing. Definitely good to have people play, so appreciate it, Caden. You have a wonderful day. For anybody that wants to play, do comment play. We'll be doing open lobbies for anybody that wants to join. Also, for anybody that's new, highly recommend joining the Discord server. We got a great group of people over there. Would love to have you all be a part of it. We're going to be starting this up in just a few more minutes. Welcome to the live, Milkman. Hope your day is going well. I guess we're gonna get started. One final match. I'm gonna play as Sable. See how much we can deal with in fog. We'll see who we're going against. We're gonna try to survive. Things that people do with AI is crazy. Just watching a video that somebody sent me, or waiting for the time to count down. You can do some crazy things with AI at this point in time. You know, I've seen some comparison videos where they showed like some videos that AI was making before to now. They've been making a lot of progress with that stuff. A lot of progress. Random side note. I know, but just would be on my mind. It'll be cool when they end up adding 2v8 to customs, though. It'll be really cool to see that as well. All right, so see how this go. 3 people on that, Jen. That was such a delayed reaction. I pressed the button and everything. How you doing, Salty? Stream to be going well. We be on the hook right now. We have the grade A 2v8 hook that looks a lot different from what we normally be seeing. How's your day going? There's Bill. Yeah, let's definitely heal you because you're loud. Good so far. Got some cleaning done. That is great. Always good to do some cleaning. Get that stuff out of the way. How you doing, Scar? Welcome to the live. Not too much. We've been playing Dead by Daylight. It'll be going pretty well. How is the stream coming in for you, by the way? Always wanted to try that. Boy, hitting them with a pallet. No. Not too good at spinning. All right, so it be not loading up all that great over there. That's what you're telling me, Scar? That's actually good information for me to know. It's been kind of hard to monitor. Honestly, Scar, that helps out tremendously. I am very thankful for you letting me know that that's not loading all that well over there. I be the dislike poem. Yeah, we be streaming in a bunch of different spots. That was the one that I wasn't entirely sure whether how it was coming in, because on that particular platform where you're watching from, it has like a preview screen, and from what I can see, it looks like it doesn't do a good job loading on the preview, but then I see that it actually does load up on the stream. But you have to have an account to be able to watch the stream, and I already have the account because the account that I be using, so it's just been kind of a weird thing to monitor, really. So that's perfectly fine. You can actually text them. That's fine. I just can't personally say them. The different platforms and everything. I really gotta find a way. Like, I have no idea how to really fix it over there. There has to be a way. I just don't know exactly what that way would be. It's such a very specific streaming app with the way how you stream to it. Bye! I'll take that. I'm okay with this. Appreciate the spin. Yeah. I'm glad that he was trying to do his ability, because that kind of saved me. I would have definitely have gone down there. But instead of taking me out, they just use it as an opportunity so that way they can... Shoot. This isn't good. I don't like this. This is bad. This is not looking good for me at all right now. This is looking very, very, very bad. Yep, there it is. That's the end. That's the end of me. Oh, man. We did good, though. We did good. All right. With that, though, that is going to be our last match for this particular stream. So we're going to be ending this here in a bit. Are you still there, Scar? I just had one more question about how I was coming in over there. You said it was like doing like spinning. How often is it doing the spinning? Is it like... Does it start spinning, then give you a good amount of time, and then spin again? Or is it like very, very constantly spinning? I don't know if they're over there anymore. How you doing, Mr. Travel? How's your day going? Morning and evening. I'm glad to see you. While you're here, Mr. Travel, I have a question for you. How is the stream from where you're watching? You're okay, just recovering from a cold. I hope that you feel better soon. Is everything coming in smoothly from where you're watching from, Mr. Travel? The only stream that has been kind of hard for me to kind of monitor the way how the stream has been performing, so. Does it be like loading a bunch? Is it coming in smooth? We're watching through mobile. Good to know. How smooth is it though? Is it... Yes, it's reloading. How consistent is it be reloading on the screen? I'm trying to make it better, so that way that's not a problem. I just want to know exactly how bad the issue is so I can try to address it. How you doing, Kevin? Welcome to the live. Okay, so the screens are loading and spinning, but the audio is normal and smooth. Okay.
Anyone have a ham? I know a great station for scary stories.
That's interesting, honestly. All right. I'm going to have to do some research. I'm going to have to figure out a way to fix it. Well, sometimes I do this. Let me see what this does for you, Mr. Travel. 1 second. I noticed that doing one random thing makes it run smoothly for like a little bit of time. Let me just do that real quick. All right, how is it coming in now? Much better. But I don't know how long it stays like that, though. I noticed that doing that does improve it, but I don't know how long it actually stays like that. And that's kind of the issue with that particular thing. Yeah, or just the platform. You know, what's interesting about that particular platform, Mr. Travel, is like I noticed that from the instructions, because I actually looked at the instructions quite a lot because I'm trying to figure out what the deal with it is. It's like it's weird because it almost seems like it's designed to be like the main. It happens to all people. So everybody, it just happens to everybody. So basically what you're saying is it's very, very normal. Something that just happens to everybody. Not really something to really be able to fix, really. I mean, that is good to know. One thing that I always be trying to do is give everybody the best quality content that we can. So, definitely a thing. In all devices, but we always ask technical support to fix it. Yeah, a few stability updates would definitely be good. That definitely would be a good thing. Maybe I should try to see about putting in a support ticket. That actually might not be a bad idea. But yeah, I am incredibly grateful. Thank you so much for letting me know like kind of how it's been coming in over there, Mr. Travel. Also appreciate that as well. Yeah. Do the best that I can to do a bunch of different stuff. I'm one of the type of people, I'm like always innovating. Always doing the best that I can to improve on things. Something that you'll notice a lot. Time goes on. Watching me stream. But yeah, we've been kind of mixing things up and playing a couple different games. Dead by Daylight is a game that I've been playing a lot of. Definitely gonna have to play some more of it because we got 2VA for another 11 days. But yeah, we've been trying to do some variety stuff. Usually play shooting. What's your favorite game? Stream kind of evolved into a just chatting, but works out good. Anybody else wants to chat, feel free to chat for a little bit. Be live for a little bit longer. They like the sports games. Have you ever played like the Wii Sport games? What's your thoughts on those? You excited for the Switch 2? The Switch, not so much. I think that it'll be a cool system when it comes out. I think one of the coolest times I've ever used a Nintendo Switch. There was one time where I was like waiting in a line because I was trying to, I don't remember exactly what I was doing. Maybe like, I don't know if I was trying to get my license updated or what I was trying to do, but I was waiting in line for a very, very long time. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to do. So what I ended up doing is, because I knew I was going to be waiting in line for a really long time. At that time, I actually had 2 Nintendo Switches. So what I ended up doing was I actually had a Mario Kart. And I ended up talking to the person that was next to me in line. And I'm like, yo, you want to play some Mario Kart? And they're like, yeah, sure. So we're over here just basically playing Mario Kart while we'd be waiting in line. Wow, things just be taking forever. It was a great way to pass the time. Honestly, it made it feel like it didn't take nearly as long waiting in that line. Those lines, they really do take forever sometimes. Oh, it was great. It was great. They did look at me funny though too. Like, you just have 2 Nintendo Switches. You know, I got another story for you as well. There was this one time. This was actually pretty funny. I used to work at this this factory job, and there was this one person who had an issue with their car battery. So they're like, yo, do you think that you could pull your car up or whatever and you know, give me a jump so that way I can start my car? And I was like, don't worry, bro, I got you. The guy kind of looked at me confused. I got my car, and you know, I ended up like parking my car near his car, but not anywhere close to where it would be able to reach with his you know, connectors to be able to jumpstart his battery. He's just like, yo, how am I supposed to jumpstart the car if you're that far away? I'm like, no, man, don't worry, I got you. I ended up going to the back seat of my car and actually pull out a car battery. I'm just like, dude, let's try this. This will work. So I pull out a car battery or whatever. I just kind of put it on the front of his car, and he's just like, you just randomly have a car battery in your car? It's like, yeah. So, he's just like, I'll try anything once. And he was just really confused. So anyway, he hooked his connectors up to this car battery that I had, and the car started. It was like, yo, man, thanks, appreciate it. And I was like, yeah, don't worry, bro, you can keep the car battery. I gave him the car battery, so now, you know, he was able to have a car battery for however many other jumps he was able to get before the battery messed up on him. But yeah, just random stories of just random funny things that end up happening. Yeah, no, it was hilarious. I actually told this lady that I worked with that used to work on cars. Like, she was like, you can't do that. That doesn't work that way. And I was like, yeah, I do. Like, she worked on cars and she had no idea that you could do something like that. And she was upset. She was upset. Like, you can't do that. But after I explained the situation to her more, the more she believed that, yeah, you can. I don't know if she actually tested it or not, but I know she was like saying, no, that does not work that way. Funny times, funny times. Anyway, though, I hope to see you again, Mr. Travel, as well as everybody else here. I hope to see you all again. We are going to end this live for now, and I'm going to see what I can do with that. I'll see about sending in a support ticket message or something and see if there's anything that they can help me with in terms of figuring out a solution for sure. But yeah, definitely hope to see you again. Thank you all so much for being here. You all have a wonderful rest of your day. You all take care.